Welcome to Money Convos, where we discuss personal finance and investment tips. We're committed to helping people create wealth and achieve financial freedom. Follow us on Twitter, Instagram, Clubhouse, and Facebook, and subscribe to our YouTube and podcast. All right then, let's head into today's conversation.
Hello everyone, how are you doing? I hope it's been a good week for you, a good weekend, got some rest. Today we are getting into the holiday season. As November is ending and we are thinking about December and New Year and all the chilling and things. We are getting into that holiday season, right? So we just wanna have a conversation here, an annual conversation with you to remind you of things you need to be worried about or not worried about, things you need to be caring about, you need to watch out for to make sure that you have a good holiday season, and then January won't feel like 91 days. So today we have our rich auntie joining us specially to share her tips on buying and selling. You can stay rich by keeping some of the money to yourself, and that's by getting to shop at discounts and knowing the right places to get good prices. So who better to tell us about these things than our rich auntie? Dennis, please do join us up here if you're in a position to. And beyond just giving the general tips, we just make it a bit light, talk about the kind of gifts that people would want, because we want to figure out how to get into giving gifts that won't break the bank. Because we all know that 2023 has been a really tough year. All right, so just a quick mic check. Sarah, can you hear me?
Hi, Elikem. Yes, I can hear you. Good
Wonderful.
evening.
Good evening. Do you hear any noise in my background?
No. All good from my side.
Oh, good. It's like this noise cancellation thing is a thing. Anyway, so how you doing, Sarah? It's been a while. It's been a while since we had you on the show for like a full episode, and you're giving us nuggets upon nuggets.
Yeah, Elikem. Life is happening.
In fact, Dennis, you must put on Dennis KPIs. One of Dennis KPIs is that he must free you up at work. He must do all your work for you so that you'll be living the proper soft life. So that when Sunday comes, you'll be doing okay. If he's not achieved that by end of year, no bonus for him.
Thank you, Elikem. I'm here and I still have work opened in front of me, even as I chat with you.
Dennis, you are failing, Dennis. Anyway, it's nice to have you join us here. We'll keep it light today. This is our third installment of this conversation since we started Money Convos, where at the end of November we tell people, things to prepare them. And I don't want us to sound like a broken record. People can always go back and listen to our previous conversations, but I guess we still have to get the boring things out of the way, right? They're quick reminders for people. So do you have any general shopping tips you want to throw out there for people to remember?
Yeah, Elikem. I think the general one of the, at the risk of sounding like a broken record, and again, the first tip that I would say is to set a budget. It sounds cliche, but it's something that really helps. Like, set a limit as to how much you're going to spend on a gift, or even for the holidays. Have an amount in mind. It would have been a good idea to have started saving towards that amount from the beginning of the year, right? So that you know that you have your dirty December, you have your gift December chilling money, and then you have, if you are a gift giver, you have your gift money. But if you didn't set an amount and started working towards it from the beginning of the year, you can do that for 2024. But for now, most people, I think, will be getting their 13th month. Some people decide to use their 13 months for the gifting, yes, or whatever. Just set a budget and then work within the budget. If you don't have money like me, please, no one is forcing you to gift, but also don't expect gifts from anybody. Yes, so once you set your budget, then I think the next step would be to make a list. Create a list of the people that you want to give like you need to give. Let me not say you want to give. There are people that you need to buy gifts for. And then once you have that list, and then you can have an idea of put together ideas of the things that they may like, right? It helps you to stay somewhat organized. So if, for instance, Elikem is on my list, I have to be finding some blue. Elikem, what blue? Johnny Walker.
Blue and black.
What?
Black label. I'm not rich there. No,
Okay, you haven't
blue
got
is
into
too
the
much for me.
blue label yet.
No. No.
So,
I'm looking at one right now. See my auntie's basement bag. I'm looking at it right now. I've not
so
reached there yet.
I may have to make a list and then have, sometimes a list can help you even budget with it. And then the next thing I would say is to look for deals. Like we had Black Friday, Monday is Cyber Monday. They are good times to take opportunities of, right? Because if you're going to eventually buy the things anyway, and these deals happen, you can take advantage and then purchase them on these deals. So like look out for deals. And then compare prices. In as much as you are looking out for deals too, you are also comparing prices. It's very, very important. And I think that's about it. Shop early. Don't wait for Christmas because as we near the festivities, things become a lot more pricey. So if you could shop early, you should shop early. If you miss Black Friday, you have Cyber Monday. That's if you have the money. But otherwise, it's always a good idea to shop early so that you take advantage of good prices. So for instance, we have people who want to be doing these pajamas. Now there's this whole craze about pajamas things. If you're going to buy these Christmas PJs now, they are really expensive. But if you had probably bought them half year, like somewhere in June or July, because if you knew that you were going to use it anyway, it would have been much more cheaper. So yeah, I'll say those are my points for now. As we dive into the conversation. Yeah.
That's interesting. You've given us so much we could delve into. But first off, what is this Christmas PJs? I'm trying to get on Instagram to figure out what you're talking about.
What
is a trend?
No, you saw the family portraits and then the PJs, matching PJs and all that. I need to see this.
Wow.
And with the photo shoot,
it's
a whole trend now. It's a whole trend. Photo shoots with their matching PJs and it's a whole trend.
Have you done yours?
No, Elika, please, I'm not doing. What do you think?
Okay. All right, great. So now, looking at the steps you gave us, it sounds like looking at the steps you gave us, it sounds like a really simple two-step method, right?
Yeah.
Set a budget and then make a list of the things. But when I was listening to the first one, I guess the second one puts the first one in context, because when I think of setting a budget, you usually start from, it's like a zero-based budget, right?
Yeah.
You start from zero and start putting things on it. But it sounds like what you are suggesting rather is that people should pick a number. Like the way you said, if it's based on a particular income, like if 13th month, you are getting 2,000, then start with that number. It's arbitrary, but then now you make your list and figure out who will fit into that list.
Yes,
is that what you're saying?
Yes, exactly. Because it's easy. If I have to make a list first, I may end up spending money I don't have, right? So rather have that bulk amount that you can comfortably be within, which will be your guide, which is your cap and your ceiling. That is your budget. And then fit your list into that budget.
Wow. You know what? We should have had this conversation. Last week. Because
please, sorry. Do you take just a second?
Okay, sure. All right. So if we had this conversation last week, during that Black Friday shopping, I had put an amount there, but seems like I'm about to go overboard. But yeah, it's interesting. Once we put ourselves in a position where we've got a number and everyone has to fit in, the other people who want to give gifts to all the chilling we want to do needs to fit in there. It's a better way of controlling things. It can help you also prioritize. I can just imagine that if you know that it's just 2,000 cedis that you have to spend, and you are spending 500 on your mother, another 500 on your father, and then you are looking at the other people who are involved, then you start increase one person so you decrease another person's, move things around to make life much easier for you. So yeah, and also to add on to some of the tips, the general tips that Sarah mentioned, in as much as we are looking for deals, we need to know when something is too good to be true. Reading this book, Think and Grow Rich, part of it talks about how when you look for too good a deal, you may end up getting in trouble. Like some of the deals that will be offered will be just too good to be true. There's something that should normally go for 200 cedis, somebody selling it for 30 cedis. You got to scratch your head. And something that came up is people buy some stuff from, is it AliExpress or these Chinese websites that can ship to Ghana, and they think they are buying maybe a sewing machine or a big item, only for the miniature form of it to come down when it's delivered. So you need to be more vigilant about some of these things happening to you. If the deal is too good to be true, try to avoid it. Comparing prices, right? At these stages, we think, oh, it's already a discount, 20%, 30% off. Let me get it before I snatch it up. But I wish Adam was here. It's one of the things that he keeps talking about. Like, he's very wary about these deals, these Black Friday deals, because the price will go up before it comes down. In the US, by law, retailers are supposed to, before they give a discount or before they say they've given a certain amount of discount, the pre-existing price should have been there for a number of days or a number of weeks. So if you've not met that requirement, you can't call it a sale. And if you do that, you could be sued. So in Ghana, I don't think we have people enforcing those laws if we have any of those. So you just need to be careful that you're not going to pay a higher price for something. Plus, if it's a luxury item and you can't afford it, even if you can't afford something worth 200 cedis, just because an item that is sold for 1,000 cedis on a regular day is being sold at a 50% discount, doesn't mean you can afford that 500. It's 200 you can afford. So wait a bit. Maybe next year you save up and get that item that you want. Okay, great. So yeah, I'm curious to know what what are on people's shopping lists. So feel free to drop a reply to the chat or send a DM, and I'd like to read some thoughts that people have on this. I want to know if anyone doesn't mind sharing, just by reactions. How many of you have tried the Black Friday deals in Ghana? Are they real? Is it really a thing? Has anyone gotten any proper good deals? If you have, let us know. We'll be interested to know. Sounds like it's gimmicks that are coming from the Western world, and want to make sure that we are not getting caught up into it. Another point of note is, I call it know your customer. Like when you are making the budgets, after you got your number and you're making a list of people, that's step 2 of what Sarah was saying. The thought you should keep in mind is know the person. So just this week, I was trying to get some things, this year, last year, some people have been really helpful to me. The fact that I've seen the fruit of the labor that we put in this year. And so I want to show them some appreciation as the holiday season is coming. So I was thinking about the things to give them. And some of these people are big men. These aunties and uncles, big men and women. So easily default to, okay, make sure it's expensive. But then I caught myself and I was like, wait, for one particular uncle, one of these things that I was looking at for him, it's expensive, but knowing him, he won't like it. And I'll just be wasting my money, you see. So why not get him something that he would like? And it's not an issue of the price. Get him something that he would like. If it ends up being expensive and you can afford it, fine. But you may find that it's the person may like something that is not expensive. And at the end of the day, it's about giving someone what they want. And also giving them something that they will appreciate, something to show that you are thoughtful about them. They say it's a thought that counts, but yeah, you don't have to break a bank while doing that. So don't just default to, okay, let me get something expensive for somebody just because. All right, great. A few other tips is getting personalized or handmade gifts. Those of you who have kids, I don't know. I know if this will work in a Ghanaian context, but I know how some people let their children do some arts and crafts to give to older family members, and grandma and grandpa will really appreciate it. But Charlie, sometimes some people what they want is kinky, so that one too, you can't necessarily do handmade or homemade kinky for them. But yeah, interesting. Anyway, let me see. Say, are you back?
Yes, Elikem, I am.
Okay. Great. So while we're on this, I'm just curious, what are some of the things on your shopping list? What are you looking for deals for?
Elikem. First of all, new sets of kitchenware utensils. See, second one is the slow juicer. Look, like the first one is the kitchenware. Like I need a saucepan set. Then I need a Ninja 6-in-1 blender.
Hey, 6? Not even 2-in-1.
No. The 6-in-1 blender. I need a camera and a tripod.
Sir?
Elikem, the list goes on, but like these are my top 4, I believe 4. The juicer, yes, and then I need a ticket for summer holidays. So please sponsor that one.
Oh, no problem. Is it Kumasi you want to go or Lumu?
No, I want to come to you. So I want to come to you. So sponsor that one.
Oh, okay. We'll take it under strong advisement.
Yeah.
You tell Santa. Okay. This is interesting. That's interesting. Okay. All right. And then I had a few, in terms of gift ideas, right? I was looking online, and I want to run some ideas by you. Let's treat this like the funny podcast, trying to bring a lighter side to this.
Yeah.
I'm going to run some ideas, and let's see if they work in a Ghanaian context. Because ChatGPT gave it to us, and I asked ChatGPT to give me 50 ideas so that we can give our audience some things to figure out. So let's run it through and see what the term we use. Is it just a simple yes or no? Will it work, or who can we give it to? So the first one is a customized mug with a thoughtful message. What do you think?
It depends. Who are you giving it to? But it would work. It would work as part of a basket.
But not on its own.
As a loan to my dad, for instance, it would work. So yeah.
Someone who drinks a lot of tea or coffee or
coffee. Yes, it would work. Yes.
Okay. But these things, especially when you set put in a set, my heart started skipping a bit, because these people, you start talking to them about sets. It's not small billing that they do you.
No, so people do these small Christmas hampers, like they are budget friendly Christmas hampers, like 150, 200. You can just add it to it. So that's what I meant by it going in a set.
Okay. Cool. Let's see. Homemade cookies or treats in a festive thing.
It won't work.
Oh. Why won't it work?
As for the gift, see, it won't work. Well, I don't know, but
so rather they should just make it one bag of rice.
Charlie, rice is expensive. Rice and oil. See, Elikem, I literally on the lighter note, right? I saw a meme over the course of the week, somewhere last week. You see how when you were younger and you watch people win appliances and stuff on TV, and you're excited and you're wondering like, how are they excited with? Come and dash me let me win a set of knives, and I will roll on the floor or blender. And I will literally roll on the floor. Please, rice and oil are very expensive. I'll take that over home cookies.
Oh, okay. I see. Because the way the adulting is going, no one's going to come and give you a gift. So whatever you get, it's money that you're not going to spend, right? You know you get it anyway. So
exactly.
Oh, good. Okay, all right. Let's see. What other ideas do they have? Some of these things are definitely very Western, like reusable grocery bags. And the
Please, this skip next. Next.
Sure, our
Next.
kitchens are already full. Okay,
Full. We recycle.
I see. Okay, now this is an interesting one. A puzzle or brain teaser game.
It depends on who you are gifting.
Mm-hmm. The person
Because
is Gen
if
Z or millennial.
Gen Z, definitely
Gen
Gen
Z.
Z. No,
They like children's play.
yeah, puzzles. So then I'm thinking millennial Gen Zs. No, they like this Uno and I'm torn.
Mm.
I'm conflicted as to which of the generations, but it may work. Yes, it may work. It may work for the
Mm.
Gen Z. Yeah, it may work.
Okay, I see. That's interesting. Okay. They say socks or mittens.
For who? The kids or
Uh,
for who?
do I know? Who do you think who do you think it will work for? Or nobody?
No, it
Ghana
may
is not
work
cold, so
for
we don't need socks.
no. So mittens, yeah. So it may work for the kids, like send your book school back
Mm-hmm.
to school. It may work for the kids. Oh yeah, I could get a pack of socks for my husband as his Christmas present.
Please, on
Yeah.
behalf of your husband, please no.
Who
No,
are
no,
hard
no, 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 no,
boxes.
no. No, please. You're trying to switch it up by not doing boxes this year. You want to do socks, please. Yempene, please. Boys on the call, do you agree or not? This one here, no. On behalf of
Who
a good man, no. Okay. Now I heard something. Now this one will be interesting. A curated playlist.
a created playlist as a Christmas
Mm-hmm.
present.
Mm.
This one is bougie full, but I don't think it will fly in a Ghanaian context. Yeah,
Mm.
it will
These
be a
are the more of
viable.
the Gen Z people.
Yeah,
Oh,
yes.
but Sarah, have you ever sat down to do a playlist for somebody before?
No,
It's work, oh. It
sir.
is work, I'm telling you. Because now you start getting into it. Okay, would this person like this song? Or will it be good for this crowd? Or then you start listening like, what if? There was one time in the
So I
office we
think
were playing
it will
some
be
music and then Shatawali said something wrong. And I was like, no, wrong audience.
yeah, I think I think it would depend on the person. It would come off as a thoughtful thing, but I don't know if the person will appreciate it as I won't appreciate it as a Christmas present.
Okay.
Ah,
Oh, Sarah, you did die me. You appreciate it. Okay. So our audience, please, Sarah wants to appreciate a curated playlist. Give us something tangible. Preferably
I've
a
mentioned yes, six
six
in
mode
one.
blender.
One
6-in-1
six
blender.
in one ninja.
Uh,
You have to add it.
Ninja.
Not just any not just any
Just say,
blender. Why?
then they'll be using their soft
Ninja.
inside the blender. Okay.
Yeah. So yeah,
Okay, fine.
I'm sure you get
Well
a good
noted.
deal for like some. Your friend is saying. Oh, maybe don't worry. When you are done, I'll send you the link on Amazon.
The link. Okay. Okay. How about this? Oh wait. Mimi, how you doing? Welcome up. Mimi, if you are speaking, I'm muted. Or feel free to join whenever you can. Yeah. So anyone who just joined earlier on, we give the general tips, to remind you, and Sarah give us a 2-step process for for thinking about your holiday shopping and gift ideas. Start off with a number you can comfortably afford to pay. All right. Or to spend on your gifts and your shopping for the season, because you don't want to be hustling in January. It's 91 days of January. Then secondly, make a list of people and things that you want to get. So at that point now, knowing the amount of constraining yourself to a certain amount of money, you now need to think about ranking your preferences and then knowing how much to spend on each person or each thing. All right. And then, I said 2-step, but the third one is the execution. The third step is going to find the deals, find the right deals. So it's a 3-step process. It's a good reminder for us to know before this holiday season starts. And at this point, we are just running some ideas because we know that this year has been a tough one. So trying to get creative with the kind of gifts that we'll give to people, low cost gifts that will show that we care about them and they'll still appreciate. So I'll get back to Serum, and Mimi, feel free to chip in with your perspective on this.
Hi,
Hi, Mimi. How you doing?
I'm good. I'm good. You?
Great. In fact, since you brought yourself, I'm curious, what's on your holiday gift list or shopping list?
Early him.
Yeah, the problem is, it's a tough problem when it starts with
Oh, Charlie,
Please tell
early him.
us.
So
Santa
you
Claus
know
is
the
listening.
issue. You know the issue. I moved to a new place. That means 13th month from the other side, Abome. Hassle coins.
Mm,
Until Christmas
oh,
lady, me do it with Sarah and few ho.
all roads lead to Seram's house.
Yes, because it's not
Mm-hmm.
Christmas.
Mm-hmm.
And
And
you
Seram,
know,
if you
in
try to
the
run, send forwarding address. We'll follow you wherever you are going.
and you know, this year too, normally I would have had some rice and those things to be packaged, and also zero. So,
This
so
Christmas is not a white Christmas.
yeah, I just have had to prioritize that with the little 13th month I got
Mm-hmm.
certain people I really, really, really have to give
Mm-hmm.
to be able to give to them. But it may not be like other years that I do like a lot more giving by the end of the year. Yeah.
Gotcha. So how about you personally? Who you want? What's on your wish list? Maybe you have some
I think
people
at
in
this
the
point
audience who want to give you.
some cash will solve my
No
problems.
long things. No long things.
Like Obi
No
why
long
at
things.
least 50,000 check be mammy.
Hey.
Oh, mini budget, mini budget.
Oh, okay. Oh, okay. Please, Mimi's Destiny helper. She's waiting for a 50,000 check. See her on the side for her account details if you want to do a wire transfer. That's interesting. Okay. Straight up cast. All right, great. So let's get back to these ideas. Sarah, am I there? Sarah, am I there?
Yes, Alikem.
Okay, great. So Sarah and me,
Alikem, yeah.
feel free. Okay, cool. So, Mimi, what we are doing is I'm throwing out some ideas, trying to look at low cost ideas, and we just take our perspective. Who will it work for? Is it feasible? So that people have some sense of how they can get creative. So, an idea is that give people a book by their favorite author.
Yeah, that would definitely work.
Mm, okay. There's
That
this
would
book I've
So,
been
definitely.
thinking about. Is
so
it
Ellie,
Richmond Frimpong's book?
okay. Why
Mimi?
Richmond to impossible?
Oh, I guess it's, speaking of like money convos and financial literacy, if a Ghanaian is writing a book, on these topics, yeah, sounds like a good book to share with people.
Okay. On the issue of books, I think it's tricky. Especially when the person reads a bit too much. You never know what exactly the person has read or not read. But if maybe the person is like me, maybe you read one book a year, or 3 books a year, or something like that, then maybe the book option is easier, or you know that kind of book, the book that you are going to get for the person is not like John Maxwell or any of these popular books that like the probability of the person reading it is very high. Because I recently bought a book for somebody and I'm just wondering what the person did with it, because the person is an avid reader. So did the person have it already? Did he throw it away? I don't know.
No, but
That's a
Mimi,
very
won't
good
it
point.
help ask the person
Oh,
what?
so maybe I'll person a surprise,
Oh,
kakana.
but I feel like when you are gifting, there are certain things that when you are gifting, you have to be like, it may not need to come off as a surprise. Like, you can still find out what's on the person's, even codedly, what's on your list now. Like, which books are you looking in a conversation? Which books are you now currently looking to read? Like, which books are you, like, what's on your book list to purchase? Something like that, to sort of have an idea of the type of book the person probably is looking out for. Me personally, there's just one book. I'm not an avid reader, but I currently have one book on my list. The Formula, but Albert Laszlo. I don't know, Elika, if you know of the book, The Universe Law of Success. So that's a book I'm looking for to read. So in case someone is listening and wants to gift me a book. But so I feel like sometimes in conversations, you can still figure out what the person if the person is an avid reader, as you say, what's on the person's book list or wish list, without giving it away that you are going to buy the person a book.
Okay, that's a good point. All right, keep that in mind. Everyone, you know what Sarah wants? The formula by, you said Abraham Laszlo. Oh,
No, Elikem, Albert.
yeah. Albert, my bad.
Yeah.
Albert Laszlo. Great.
Yeah.
Okay.
Laszlo Barabas. So it was recommended by Fred Swanecker.
What's the guy's name again? Is he from your hometown?
No, Albert
Laszlo
Barabas.
Hey, okay.
Barabas.
And what's the book about?
It's Romanian-Hungarian physicist. Okay.
The Universal Law of Success.
Oh, okay.
And guess who recommended it?
Wow.
Fred Swanecker.
Do hard things.
Yes, but so I have to do hard things and go read that.
when what do you call it? Elikem started saying when stuff about the guy, I said, hey, human way, ChatGPT, AI.
Yeah. Don't worry, I'll take control over the world. That's interesting. Okay. Let's go on with another idea. I've been seeing this thing in people's houses. In fact, I'm looking at a few on the wall around here. I wonder what you guys think. Inspirational quotes wall art.
Yeah, those are nice ideas, gift ideas. And those are things you can even do yourself nicely.
But not with your office printer.
Sorry?
Or with your office. They shouldn't do it with their office printers.
Not with your office printer. No. But you can. There are some people who are good with these, like creative. You can actually do DIY some of these things.
Yeah,
but
and it gets me thinking about, just expanding the thoughts as we were talking about people who can do these things. It gets me thinking about, I have a friend whose sister is into digital art. I don't know what her Instagram handle is. But these days, you can even use artificial intelligence to generate something, or just patronize some local people who have digital art. Just print it on a paper, frame it nicely. Yeah, that could help you. You'll be helping from many angles, all in one. Okay, great. I have another idea. This one is for anyone who wants to give me a gift. I know an idea that will work very well. A pocket-sized notebook for jotting down ideas. Sarah, what do you think about this idea for me?
Splendid. These days she's all about journaling, so it would definitely be. Yes. So please, she needs it.
Hey, what are you talking about?
You.
Sorry, I didn't hear that option.
So a pocket-sized notebook for jotting down ideas.
I need a personal assistant.
Please, we can't afford to get you a personal assistant. Make do with this one. That's interesting. Okay, so anyone who would this be applicable for? Someone that you know is either forgetful, and I'm not saying Mimi is forgetful, but or somebody this person the next year has very big plans and they are coming to be a vision board and all that good stuff, right? This is a nice thing you could just give to them that, hey, thinking about what you are thinking about for next year, this is something that could help you. Okay, keeping it pushing. There's a trend. I'm not sure if this trend is catching on with all this thing about sustainability and all that. Stainless steel straws. And I guess with that also you can think about water bottles. Is this something that has caught on in Ghana?
Oh yes, especially because now most people are of this whole what's it called, healthy living, and I don't know if it's just for the camera, but it's just for the gram. But this whole healthy living and smoothie life and all that. So yeah, now a lot more people like bottles and these they have a fancy name they call it. I've forgotten the name. There's a fancy name they refer to these bottles and co. Which are customized and all that. It would definitely pass for a Christmas gift, especially for people who are in the fitness, interested in this whole healthy living and fitness thing.
Okay. Cool. That's a good option for them. How about scented candles?
Yeah, it's also another thing. Yeah, definitely a must. And you see, scented candles are not for everybody. You need to know most people who like scented candles are people who like scents, like who like perfumes. And I feel like it's more of luxury, right? And people, who like some bit of luxury. You give them scented candles, they appreciate it. Not scented candles don't just go to the everyday person. They may not appreciate it.
Yeah, they may prefer just a nice ball of banku with the biggest tilapia they've ever seen. I totally get you.
Or just the rice and oil. But like scented candles are a great gift. You can add I like scented candles. Previously, I didn't even know what it was about until I got married. Hey, Radhe God. I didn't know about scented candles, but now I appreciate scented candles.
Okay. In fact, I'm curious. Mimi, what do you think about scented candles?
I don't have I don't mind. In fact, I'll love some for free. Why not?
See, this is somebody you don't give. She doesn't even appreciate
Mm-hmm.
What are you saying?
I will even go and give Bibi scented candle.
Oh, I will appreciate. What I won't appreciate is flowers, but scented candles I would appreciate it. And add a bar of chocolate.
I was gonna ask. So Mimi, if you had a choice between flowers and chocolates, which one would you go? Which one would you prefer?
Flowers, no dear. I am a farmer.
Maybe, the rest. So, Elika, let me tell you the thing about flowers, right? So, I used to, I used to like flowers. So, in fact, before I got married, my boyfriend then, who is the same, currently my roommate, was doing flowers. Like when we dated, flowers, we got married, flowers. I'm like, So, but when we got married and reality, the adulting started clicking. When he buys flowers and I'm upset, like, so there's kind of at the bed. So when my birthday is coming, I knew, like, I think for about 2 years ago, when my birthday is drawing and I know he's going to buy flowers, like, okay, you know what? There's kind of at the better flowers. No, you send it to me, Momo. Don't buy the flowers because, Jack, like, flowers are nice. It gets you mushy and all that, but Jack, right now, the way the life is going.
Oh man, you're hilarious. Right, you go Mimi on him. Okay, that's cool. That's cool. All right. Yeah, I can relate on the scented candles thing. I just can't get past the fact that scented candles have fire. So I just prefer plugins. And like you said, it's a luxury thing. Frankly, you need to get past your basic needs before you start. Well, for somebody who's got it, like, it's after I got past my basic needs before I started thinking about these things. You know, because I'm like, Charlie, you have other things to worry about. Anyway. All right. So coming down towards the end of my list. Now, there's one gift that if you can find, I strongly encourage everyone. I've heard about it. In fact, it's on my list and I haven't seen it yet. Ice cubes. Reusable ice cubes.
Reusable what?
Ice cubes.
Isn't
it annoying? Bust your
ice
brain,
cube, ice in block.
Ice block. Not block. Blog.
I'll use it to slap you.
No, think about it. It's so thoughtful in the sense that isn't it annoying when you have your drink, you've gotten it to the perfect taste, and now there's ice that's going to melt and dilute it. Isn't that annoying?
No, it's not as annoying as bringing me ice cubes.
Thank you, Mimi. Thank you, Mimi.
Oh man, y'all are so boring. Don't be like that. Do not be like that.
Elikem, please. Boy,
Okay,
please.
okay. Next one. Maybe this one will work for you. Handheld mini fans. Are they still a thing?
We are not doing engagement.
No, but Mimi, it's not just about engagement. So it depends what type of fan is. I hope not the manual. It's the fan
No, not
with
the proper one. The battery
uh
and
yeah.
you
Oh
charge it
no,
and all
those
that.
are fine because people are still using it. Charlie, especially when you wear your makeup, you go to church. The AC is not working. Like people. It still comes handy. It's in your handbag.
Some of us have AC at church, so we can't.
No, but
Please, please, we
so
are
for
sorry.
instance,
We are
today my
sorry.
church, please, please, baby, please. Today not my church. Today the church I went to, for instance, they had to have the service outside under the canopy because a joint service today. It was just hot. You go for weddings and you have to go for the reception. It's an outdoor wedding. It's just hot. You can use the fan, so it's still a thoughtful gift. But if you are giving me that, you have to add something to it. That fan, if you go to China more, it's just 30.
Okay, so they should add king bites to get
It
spices
should
up.
it should it should, it should be within the gift. You see that fan, it should be part of there. It shouldn't be the
Hamper.
whole show. Thank
Hey,
you. It
hey. Yeah, blue. Yeah, blue. Pop, 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 pop,
shouldn't
pop,
be
pop.
the whole show. It should just
Okay,
be a feature. You know.
gotcha,
It should,
gotcha.
so there was we did the Secret Santa thing about 2 years ago, and a lady got the fan, right? Meanwhile, she gifted GTP full piece. So,
Hmm.
and she got that fan. She was so upset. So please, that fan is not a solo gift.
This thing is funny. Like this whole Secret Santa thing. Wow, people are always upset. Like,
that that
why are you buying the gift expecting something special?
no,
I know, right?
no. Let's see. People, if I'm doing when I have to do the Secret Santa, I go all out. I feel like you
Hmm.
should be. You should also put in an effort. Whoever you have picked, like everyone should put it. It's very selfish of people who don't put in efforts when they pick when it comes to gifting. You have to, otherwise, all of you should define, there should be rules. Define a minimum a price or set a minimum value that you can't buy anything less than 50, say 100 cedis. Then at least we all are on the same level. But don't just leave it open and then I will go and buy a whole blender for somebody and I'll get a pack of handkerchief. Like who does that? Or chocolate? Please.
So my office, we've set we have a budget of 50 CDs for this year's Secret Santa. I'm not sure what exactly that can buy, but
Wow, that's the full budget. So you shouldn't buy anything more than 50 cedis.
yes.
Okay.
We,
I think the whole
okay.
idea is to be creative with your gift.
Yeah.
That's interesting. I know so many times that Secret Santa has brought drama to the office. And does it happen
Yeah.
with your? Is there an alternative to Secret Santa for like
No,
building some
like
gift
the
giving
thing
in
is so
in
funny
the?
for me. So
Mhm.
like you are going to attack the person who picked you. Now why did you buy me handkerchief?
Yes.
Like
Why not? Oh, but they have done it.
I,
I'm speaking from experience. Like, how can
I remember. Sorry, you can go on.
no? I will say I'm speaking from experience. How can you do that?
So last year? I hope the person never listens to this podcast. But
Mimi, why are you trying to lower our list, our followers? Eh?
someone took smoke fish. Some-
Okay, like I understand. I actually understand this particular matter both ways. Cause Charlie, smoked fish, smoked fish. Imagine the things that smoked fish can do for you. When Sarah comes on this summer trip that she wants to come, she will miss smoked fish. She will miss it.
Charlie, some
Early
So
can
maybe
still
banku
it's
be a
cry.
ticket too. Maybe Elikem is gifting me a ticket to the US.
I
Elikem,
receive it.
Elikem, you should have said that earlier, so I also joined the queue.
I receive it. I receive the ability to give Serum a
Amen.
ticket.
Amen.
So let our prayers keep being harder. Anyway, all right. So let's see. The last idea I have, I hope would be acceptable to people, is decorative fridge magnets. What do you all think about it?
Yeah, those are cute. Yeah, those are also cute. Cause me, if you gift me those, I'd appreciate it because I keep hanging my boys' artwork on the fridge. So I'm always using these magnets on the fridge. So yeah, I would appreciate a gift like that.
Oh, fine. For me too. I came to appreciate it for some weird reason. I just found some loose magnets around my apartment. I was like, this thing, go on it away. Let's see. Then one time I realized that I'm being slow. I need to come up with a daily to-do list. And I just took a small notepad and was writing some stuff on it. And I was like, if I put it on my fridge, I'll always see it and it'll keep me driven. So now I would appreciate fridge magnets, everyone.
Yeah.
Fridge magnets.
Yeah.
Very simple feature.
Yeah, I hadn't even thought about it as a gift idea. Thank you, Elika.
You're welcome. That's what we are here for. Making impact in your lives. Giving you good ideas.
Yeah,
What do you think about fridge?
I wouldn't put it on my fridge. So I'm just trying to figure out what I'll do with it. But it sounds like a nice idea.
Don't be small luxury fridge that you have that you don't want to decorate it. Is your fridge AI powered? Or is one of those that is your fridge AI powered? Is the kind of fridge that they can, when the food runs out, it will order the food for you.
I didn't even know there was something like that.
Hey, Mimi, I've seen one. I know someone who has one.
Oh wow!
Yeah.
In the Ghana or in the West?
In Ghana. In Ghana, yeah. Except that in Ghana, no, and to me or that, to me track it near money. Everything in that person's house is AI powered. Like everything. Yeah.
We have to visit this person
now. So
okay. Yeah, I'll add it to my prayer list.
Interesting. Sarah, you're gonna mention another gift idea?
Yeah, journals. Journals are I think they've become a thing again in Ghana here. So journals and planners, they are also diaries. They are also, I would just add notebooks to them. They are also pretty good, nice gift ideas. There are now budget binders that people can actually also gift. So budget binders are so for people who want to start budgeting and would want to use like the envelope method. So you have a binder and it has so many envelopes in there for different categories or different expenses. So you can you can gift that too as well. So yeah.
That's very thoughtful. You're showing that you care about their growth and development. That's a good idea.
Yeah.
Anyway.
Yeah. Also another gift idea, maybe for kids, is to kids Bible, please. It's also if you can come and gift me a kids Bible, kids like religious stuff. Those are also thoughtful.
Religious and play, right? Play or
or magnetic tiles.
I'm not saying magnetic tiles.
So Legos that they've added magnets to it.
Yes, yeah. They are awesome.
Awesome. You know it's DB when the adjective used to describe it is awesome.
Sarah, her gift is DB. Ask her how much those things are. Ask her.
Maybe I plead the fifth.
Interesting. Okay. These have been some good ideas, and I think the general theme is not every gift will work for everybody. Some you need to know who you want to give it to, but don't overdo yourself, right? Set a number right from the start. Make a list, prioritize, and then look for the deals that will help you get those. So in case anyone is here and still wants a deeper look into their budgets, as we are talking about budgeting, planning, or anything that you need somebody to help guide you based on these principles. You feel like, okay, you've heard it all, but how do you get to move into the action, right? Well, get on Instagram, follow at investment_friend. Investment friend on Instagram. You'll get Mimi and Sayram to share more tips and help guide you. They offer financial coaching services there, and their content there is so creative. It's so creative, and you'll be enchanted by it. So follow over there, share it with people so that it's not only you who become financially independent. Same with Money Convos. Share, follow us here on Twitter, follow us on Facebook, Instagram. If you want to play back the conversations, do that on YouTube or wherever you listen to podcasts. Just search for Money Convos and share with people, right? So that in 5 years to come, we'll all be in a better position. It won't just be us. Because if it's just us, remember, so many people will be depending on you. But why not teach them how to fit so that we will all have fit in 5 years? So yeah, thank you, Sarah. Thank you, Mimi, for these ideas that we run through to people. As the month is ending, a week is starting, I hope that we would all be able to, we would have saved enough and we can afford whatever expenses we need to incur this season and won't break bank. And I hope when January comes, it won't feel too long because we don't have money. Can I get an amen?
Amen.
Thank you. Okay, great. Thank you all for the time. Catch you same time next week. I think for December, we usually do, we have these conversations that we have in December. We're going to talk about like the year in review. We'll do our own kind of Thanksgiving. In the US, Thanksgiving was Thursday, but we'll do our own Thanksgiving, things that we are grateful for this year. We'll talk about our goals and in review, that's were we able to achieve them or not. Then we'll talk about the next few, the goals for the next year. So stay tuned in the next couple of weeks. Is all to prepare you to start off your next year, 2024, on a good note, and also to be appreciative of however you've gotten so far. All right. Thank you all and have a great week. Catch you same time next week. Bye.
Bye.
Thank you for taking the time to listen to our thoughts. I hope you learned a thing or two and start practicing. Don't forget to follow us on Twitter, Instagram, Clubhouse and Facebook, and subscribe to our YouTube and podcast. Do tell a friend about Money Convos so we all become wealthy together. Talk to you soon. Bye.